Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. We have a young star on the rise. He is an actor, he's a writer, and he's a director at only 14. Sean, thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, definitely. I'm very glad to be here.
So it was a little tough getting here, though, right? The rain and everything, what happened?
Yeah, traffic, traffic and rain. You know, weather's crazy today. Actually,
People freak out in LA that it's like something's happening. Like trees are coming down. There's like rain.
But you know what? That's the power of claiming to the universe, and that's what faith can do.
That's right.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that. Obviously, you must have had a lot of faith to start at 14 years old.
Yes.
Write and direct your own.
Yes. So I initially started as an actor at 8 years old. I always had a passion for the arts, and I realized while I was growing up that I could use art to, change the world, create an impact on the world. And, I started at 14 because I was inspired by many directors that I have worked with in the past. So, I started at 14, started doing my own projects, had a film called Flytrap, which talked about, because us as spiritual beings, we can't just, judge someone and say, oh, they have the perfect life. So my film Flytrap talks about that. And, I've been doing several projects ever since.
Wow, I love that.
Would you consider yourself an old soul? You're very wise for your young age.
Well, yes, I get that a lot. A lot of people say that I think like an 80-year-old.
Which is a very high compliment.
It is, actually.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
So what do you believe? I mean, what is your belief when you're in the next role or whatever? What is your highest why for helping people? What do you want them to know?
Well, I want people to know because I'm doing this for the people who keep telling me I can't do this. I'm doing this for the people that say I am not worthy. And, because one of the worst things, because as human beings, spiritually, we can't control many of the thoughts that come to our head, come to the back of our head. But you know what? You can fight them. That you can fight them, and you can start telling yourself, what, you can rewire your brain to positive thoughts instead of negative thoughts. And so that's what I want to inspire people. I want to inspire people that you can change your can'ts into cans.
Were you bullied?
I was. A lot of people were bullied back when they were kids, and you can just, because sometimes you kind of grow up into what people tell you. And, our worst enemy, worse than, any other enemy, is your own mind. Yeah, and
Amen.
that is something that, like I said, you can fight against it, and you can turn your cans into cans. Yeah.
Who have been your greatest inspirations or teachers so far?
Teachers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest. God has been my number one.
Love that.
Inspiration. And other than that, my mother has been a great warrior and a fighter.
Wow.
We know that you're also being a fighter for some really great charities. Can you tell us who you're involved with and how you're giving back?
Yes. So I'm getting involved. I was getting involved with Homeward LA. It was a theater production that I was doing, but unfortunately, it was a great journey of the pre-production process. I had a great director, Isaac Gracia. But the thing is that because there weren't enough ticket sales, I had to take the harsh decision as a producer to cancel the production. But anyway, the journey was great. The journey was great. And I'm getting involved with Operation Water, Movie Karma. I want to shout out to Jared Milrad from Movie Karma. My teammates over there have been amazing. It's a social platform for social impact, and that's what I'm all about. So.
Right. But the thing about you is that you truly feel like you want to make a big impact. And I think there's a lot of incredible actors, and they make an impact or whatever. They're just having a perspective just broadened just by their role they're playing and seeing it in a new light. But you have something. You have a mission. Like clearly, you have a mission.
Yeah.
And it's really inspiring.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
really
you so much.
inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It really means a lot to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your greatest? You have a magic wand. You're on whatever role. What is it that you really want to create?
Well, like I said, I want to inspire people in any way that I can, and I just want to tell them, like, you can choose to use art as a catharsis instead of using vice as a catharsis, because that's what I did. I used to go through a lot in my past with physical abuse with my father. But by the way, I love my father to death right now, and our relationship is better than ever. And so the thing is, like I said, I want to inspire people. You can choose art, and you can choose to be a warrior, not a victim.
So important. Such an
Fantastic.
important message. Thank you so much for all the work
No
you're doing
problem.
and who you are for the world.
Thank you so
Tell
much
people
for
where they
having
can
me.
find and follow you.
All right, so you can find me on Instagram is at JEAN_NASSER_.
Fantastic, Roddy.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Mike.
Yes.
much.
Very
We
nice.
are Good Morning La La Land, America's first live streaming daily talk show, coming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And all these interviews are available as a podcast on iTunes and live streaming on EverTalk TV on Apple TV and Roku.
We're waking up the world together. You guys have a beautiful Thought Thursday. Use your thinking for good. And you
Amen.
can subscribe, follow this amazing human being and all the things he's up to. Have a great day.
Thank you.
And special happy birthday to
Yeah.
Andy Womack.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Roddy.